But do you remember how many different ways and the ways in which we can see Jesus in the Old Testament? You don't have to. I know none of you took notes on it. It's okay. I'm not offended. Okay? There's generally 6 ways to see Jesus in the Old Testament. Okay? What this marriage does, this marriage, this man, this prophet, this prostitute, serves a specific Old Testament purpose of pointing, as we said, to Jesus. If you missed that, you missed the whole dang thing. We haven't even started. We just barely got to verse 3 and you lost it. Okay? So Jesus in the Old Testament, we can see him, number 1, in Christophanies. These are actual appearances of the Son of God in the Old Testament. Okay? Appearances, those are Christophanies. Types, which are figures and institutions that prefigure Jesus. Okay? Even the temple prefigured the coming of Jesus. Right? That's an institution. That was a type. There's analogous service. These are tasks that were performed in the Old Testament that were ultimately and perfectly fulfilled in Jesus. Okay? Events, these are just what they say, events that depict the coming Messiah. There's titles, which are God's references to the Son of God, the coming of the Messiah, Jesus. There's prophecy, which is specifics, future telling. Jesus was going to be born in Bethlehem. He was going to be born of a virgin. Where does this fit? Christophanies, types, analogous service, events, titles, and prophecy. Right? Where does that fit? Probably prophecy. Right? It's telling. This is a type. This is a figure that prefigures Jesus. Okay? Hosea is a type in the Old Testament. He is a prefiguration of Jesus. The marriage is a prefiguration. The institution of marriage is a prefiguration of Jesus and his church. This is not your love story. This is God's type of love story. This is God showing us through this prophet what Jesus would accomplish. This is an Old Testament type. This is not just a love story. This is God's type of love story.